tips on how to find them using LinkedIn? Do you do a lot of tweaking on that? Can you give any just quick takeaways there?
Yeah, and I mean, look, I first off, obviously, I work for Microsoft, so I'm not like trying to make this a big LinkedIn commercial. I got to make a disclaimer here because we own them, right? So I'm not trying to make a commercial, but I go out to Sales Navigator, and I will go out and I'll look very intentionally for these are the organizations or these are the titles that matter most. And like I said, I try to cast a very wide net. You called it a kind of a demand generation machine earlier in the call, and that was very appropriate because, in essence, I find ways to scale the amount of communications, but also to do it in a passive way where I'm not always just calling trying to sell something. It's more, how do I build a community around this? Like, are you interested in doing a roundtable with your peers? We do a lot of talk about sales plays in the sales community, right? But you've got to breathe life and value into your play as opposed to just sending an email or making a phone call. And I'm not saying we don't send emails or do phone calls, but you build these other things in it, like a podcast or like an experience or a specific like roundtable discussion that you invite somebody to participate in with their peers. And just because something strikes out doesn't mean you stop. It might mean you tweak. We do a lot of webinars, and I've done webinars that had one person show up. I've also had some that have had hundreds. And I just, keep doing, keep learning, keep asking for feedback and guidance. And, you just keep rolling. And I think that's the key is look for those value added ways that you can meet customers where they are armed with value and come to them with that offer of, resources. Some of the most common feedback I got when I started working here was, the people didn't have, especially in the line of business where we were reaching out and we didn't have those relationships, is that they didn't know much about their investment with our company if they had one. And so bringing resources and telling them, hey, you're entitled to these things as part of the investment that you're making. Guess what? That was a quick door opener. And it was a great way to get in and show them what they had and offer free training and things that were a part of the agreement. And guess what? Again, deals are a byproduct of relationships.